Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Madison. If you do know me, you're probably my friends and family, and I should apologize because I'm probably going to do a lot of embarrassing things on this channel. Not purposely embarrassing, I'm just a really embarrassing person. Hi, it's VoiceOver Madison, and I figured that everyone would prefer to stare at adorable little chicks and stock footage instead of me staring creepily into the camera. Growing up, I was kind of obsessed with the idea of having a farm and being able to have a bunch of animals and live sustainably off the land. And coming out of high school, it looked like that dream of mine was not going to be made into reality. I joined a job where we were moving every year or so, and I just thought that it wasn't in the books for me. Then, about a year ago, I changed jobs, and thankfully, I have an amazing partner who is, as crazy as I am, and is really into this kind of thing as well. Who said, "Hey, I know this is your dream. I know you really want to do this. Why don't we go find a place with some land?" So, after about 6 months of house hunting, 3 of those months only really serious, we found this piece of property with a beautiful home with 5 bedrooms and just under 2 acres of land for us to start doing what we really wanted to do. So now that we have this land and this gorgeous house, the question is, what next? And I think the answer to that is just figure out what we want to do. We bought some chickens and some ducks. We have some rabbits to start a hutch and get some meat from. And we're going to start planting in these raised garden beds that my amazing partner has started to set up. And, we're going to fill and grow tomatoes and peppers and just see what the first year brings. Our goal in the long-term future of 5 years is to have at least 80% sustainability off of where we live between the meat we raise and the gardens that supply our vegetables and fruits. To be honest, I don't know if that's possible, and it's going to be a lot of trial and error. But I'm super excited to get started and to really see what we can do. I mean, I've lived in suburbia or, small places just outside of towns for my entire life. So the fact that we actually have somewhere in the country for us to start doing something is just amazing. And I can't wait to start this adventure and figure out what the heck we're doing. Even if I fail, I know Danny's going to be right there by my side to pick me back up and figure out what the heck we're going to do next. So I know it's going to be a blast, and I can't wait for you to see it with us. You there?
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the official first video of the Itty Bitty Homestead Committee. We haven't really named the homestead yet, but I am sure that anytime very soon, we're going to come up with a name that Danny and I agree with that isn't so, as he would put it, cheesy. Though Itty Bitty Homestead Committee does have a nice ring to it, don't you agree? Whenever we do figure out what the name is, I will definitely be telling you. We have about just under 2 acres of land here, and we definitely have a lot of projects we are getting set up for. Here are the raised beds we started before the snow came in. When we started, there was absolutely nothing. There was beautiful weather. We got them built, and then before we could fill them, we had an issue to where they filled themselves with snow. So once the snow melts, we'll be taking care of that. Right there, I'm going to this year put in just some basic ground beds. I haven't decided really what we're putting there yet, but we're going to try to grow as much food as we can possible. Along the fence line, we're going to plant berry bushes and grapevines. We'll see how they do in this climate, but those won't produce till next year. You enjoying your walk?
Yeah.
Yeah?
A flag.
A flag?
Yeah.
Do you like living on a homestead? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good flag. Right here we have the front of the house where Danny is looking at planning a project, and I'm going to let voiceover Danny take over and get some stock footage. Hi, voiceover Madison, I lied. So we're either going to turn this into like a little koi pond or an area with some like really green grass. We'll see what happens. Here we have the front of the paddock and our overhang cover area for the vehicles. And of course, our brand new, or rather new to us, trailer that I am super excited about. We're actually heading out of state this weekend to go pick up our 2 horses. Here's our barn, or rather the back of it. Inside is a little messy right now, but it's where we keep our tack and our hay. And as you can see off to the right here is the entrance into where the horses are going to be kept. And then off to the right we have another little small paddocked area. For now we're just going to leave it open so the horses have more room, but there might be something else we do with it later. And then over here, we have the entrance to the stalls. We'll have this cleaned up before the horses get here because anyone who has horses knows how easy it is for them to get hurt on absolutely nothing. All right, just gotta get over the snowdrift. And then over here we have another section of field area. And I do have the opportunity to close this little gate right here so that this big open area will be able to double as my horse riding arena. We just got to remove the tiny trees. There is like 2 feet of snow from today, and it's a lot of snow, but this house came with this like shedded area, and inside, if you look, we are currently using it as a playhouse for our 4-year-old. She gets quite a bit of use out of it and is out here for hours at a time. This is the back gate of the paddock as well as the back of our house. And those are some ginormous icicles just hanging from the roof. And for now, we're just letting this area kind of be. But in the future, we're looking at putting a greenhouse here as well as Sydney's trampoline. I've got an asshole on my shoulder. What do you think? No? Not funny? I thought it was kind of funny. It's so noisy in here. Why did I put a brooder in my office? But how many people can say they have almost 30 chicks and 3 ducks in their office? I mean, I got some pretty cool work buddies, right? Just really noisy, smelly work buddies. Okay, camera's good, balance, good light, and Maddie's back again. Gotta look in the camera, not the screen.